This is our first recipe of 2025, and today I want to welcome you to my kitchen. I'm Charlsie, by the way, and I'm going to show you how to make a crustless quiche. I love quiche, and this one is incredible for breakfast, or you can really have it anytime during the day, but I like to make it for breakfast. This recipe will be keto and carnivore friendly, and so I want to go over the ingredients before we get started. You are going to need 12 nice size eggs. You'll need half a stick of butter, real butter, 2 ounces of cream cheese, some Parmesan cheese if you want, just for flavor, 1/4 cup of heavy cream, a packet of plain gelatin. This ends up being 2 teaspoons of plain gelatin. Your favorite cheese. This is actually a cheddar blend that I really like. So that's going to be the cheese that we do. And of course Redmond salt and any other seasonings that you might prefer. And if y'all haven't tried Redmond's, it's worth it. Wow. And then I went out and got some fresh chives from the garden, so we'll add that to it. So those are all the ingredients you need. Now let's put it together. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make sure to preheat your oven to 375, and then we're going to prep our pie pan. You can use a pie pan, you can use a non-stick cake pan. You just want to make sure it's deep because that's a lot of eggs in the Vitamix. If you don't have a Vitamix, don't worry, you can use a handheld mixer, or you can even do this with just a whisk, but this is going to make it much faster. So for the dish, I'm just going to coat it with some avocado oil. If you don't like to use this, you can use beef tallow. You could use bacon grease if you wanted, but you need something, excuse me, so that it won't stick. Next thing, if you really like cheese, you can add some Parmesan to this. This is freshly grated, which is what we like over here. My husband's mom calls the stuff in the jar sawdust, and that's kind of how it tastes. So I recommend you just buy your own chunks at Costco and grate it yourself. So now your dish is ready. Let's move over to the Vitamix. I cracked all 12 eggs and they're in the Vitamix, and now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. So this is so simple. We're just going to put all the ingredients in the Vitamix and mix it up. So 12 eggs cracked, 1/4 cup of heavy cream, 2 ounces of softened Philadelphia cream cheese, half a stick or 4 ounces of butter, and we want a teaspoon of salt, the gelatin pack, and about half of your cheese. This is probably 3/4 cup because I did use some for something else. So I'm going to put a couple of good handfuls in there. And chives. Remember, I got the chives. And if you don't like chives, you can skip this. You don't have to put anything green in here at all. It just looks pretty. And this is very versatile. You can add cooked bacon crumbles to this, ham, anything, any meat that you have that's cooked. Shrimp. Shrimp would be fantastic. Crab. So really customize it. I like this plain cheesy one for breakfast. Eat it with a couple of slices of bacon and you are good to go for the day. Okay, so I'm going to cap this up and mix it up, turn the camera off because it is loud, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So here we go. This is our egg mixture. I'm just going to pour it into our pan. And you're going to want to bake this 25 to 35 minutes. It will get a little brown. If it gets too brown, I check it after about 15 minutes. And if it's too brown, you can tint it with some aluminum foil. But what you want is you just want it set up so that it's not jiggly in the middle. And y'all know, if you've followed the channel for a while, I love to make quiche. This one's spectacular. And I love this pie pan that I'm using because it's got a cover, so it's easy to store in the fridge. So this is going, excuse me y'all, this is going right into the oven for, I'm going to check it after 15 minutes, make sure it's not browning too much, and then we'll continue cooking it for another 15 or 20 minutes. All right, I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Fresh out of the oven. This is piping hot. You do want it to set up for about 10 minutes before you slice into it. It's going to pop right out of this pan, and actually I'm going to leave it in there because I want to be able to just cover it up and put it in my fridge once it's cooled off. Anyway, this is this gorgeous quiche. It's big and thick and puffy. You can cut it into quarters or like a pie, and enjoy it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whenever you're hungry. But I want to thank everyone for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this kind of recipe. It is a healthy one. And if you are going more keto carnivore, this one's for you. So subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you again next Sunday with another carnivore keto friendly recipe.